Hey, it's a very good morning from Cadbury World. Today we are using our Merlin entertainment passes. So let's go and see what's going on in Cadbury World today. The home of chocolate since 1824. Cadbury World. So this tour go through the Cadbury story, Chocolate Adventure, the Bournville Experience, Chocolate Quest, Cadbury World Shop, and the African Adventure. Let's go. Thank you.
Well, too right, if you've got a Merlin piece as well, you know. As well. Great. Here you go, everyone's got a bag each. Yeah. Thank you.
And here's my bag. Thank you.
No problem.
What does it say? Origins of chocolate. The story of cocoa and chocolate begin thousands of years ago, when wild cocoa trees grew up in the rainforest of the upper Amazon. The Maya people harvested the cocoa and it became an important part of their way of life. They drank it, traded it, and they even gave it as a gift. Complete the 7 games in the jungle to find out more. Maya farmers need your help to plant their cocoa trees. Can you help? Let's try and have a game on this. Drag the cocoa. Where are we dragging it? There. Being near the river means the trees are at risk of flooding. Oh dear, I've ruined it already. I love this. A bit of water. Now is it chocolate water? From the daily journey of the sun through the cycles of the moon, the pattern of seasons, the counting of days and months, and the motions of the planets and stars, cycling time directed Aztec people and their gods, as seen here in the Aztec calendar stone. What game is this one? The Shrine of Escas. Montezuma isn't at this shrine. Controlled the winds. His temple was circular, so the wind would travel freely around it. Keep looking. A nice fountain. Again, it's this chocolate water. You have the shit.
What's this? This is just bags of seeds drop-ins. Get rid of it. What sort of treasure shit is this?
I like how it's got the BSL on the right. What we got now?
Signorita, uno cucchietto cioccolato.
Just as I suspected. My fellow
Got BSL
countrymen
again on the right.
absolutely adore the taste of chocolate. Just look around. Everyone is drinking it.
Is this the same recipe originally enjoyed by the Aztecs?
We have changed the recipe by replacing the chili pepper and by adding other spices. Cinnamon, nutmeg, and by adding sugar. We kept chocolate a closely guarded secret for over 100 years. Until the daughter of King Philip II of Spain married King Louis XIII of France and took the secret with her to the French court.
I love all these stories. And they've all got BSL to the right. The speakers aren't working very loud on this one. You struggle to hear it. St James's, London. There's another story here, but it's not on at the minute. The dwell time in the next area is up to 7 minutes. 26. Pike's Chocolate's House, opened in 1693 near the Palace of St James. It was one of many chocolate and coffee houses which were established in fashionable parts of London at this time. Bull Street Baker. Some nice buns.
My name is John Cadbury, and this is my shop, where I first established my business in 1824. My father, Richard Tapper Cadbury, owns a Rose of Drapery store next door. Our family are staunch Quakers, and we originally came from the West Country. Father moved the family to Birmingham from our home in Exeter in 1794 and set up his business as a linen draper and silk merchant. Birmingham was a fine place to live, with plenty of business opportunities. We soon made many friends, and my father became a prominent member of the local Quaker community. Because of our religious beliefs, Quakers were considered to be non-conformists. This prevented us from studying at university, and as a result, we were unable to enter the professions, such as medicine and law. Also because Quakers are pacifists, we couldn't join the army or navy. And so trade and commerce were the only areas where Quakers could focus their ambitions and prosper. I was apprenticed as a tea merchant in Leeds, and then worked in a bonded tea house in London. When I returned to Birmingham in 1824, I borrowed some money from my father to go into business as a tea dealer and coffee roaster. I took over this shop and installed this large plate glass window so that my customers could see the samples of tea, coffee and cocoa nibs that I'd prepared myself. My colourful window displays soon attracted new customers from far and wide. I even employed a fully costumed Chinese man to help serve the shop. Oh yes, he caused a lot of interest. And with him minding the shop, I started to experiment manufacturing my own cocoa and chocolate in the cellar behind the shop. You see, I noticed that fashionable people were drinking cocoa and chocolate and decided to offer them to my customers as well. This was good for my business because tea, coffee, cocoa and chocolate were considered as acceptable alternatives to alcohol, of which we, as Quakers, strongly disapprove. Let me tell you some more about how my business could, and prosper, from these very humble beginnings.
Thank you, everybody.
Scan this QR code in chocolate making to order your personalised item and watch as our in-house chocolate items decorate it for you, subject to availability. Happy birthday. She is. Look how delicate she is. Very talented. Happy birthday. Plenty of them. Names as well. These may be orders because you can order personalised items. So these are the toppings that you can have with your chocolate. You've got white chocolate buttons, jelly babies, mini marshmallows, fudge, Oreo crumb or crystallized ginger. Which one shall we have? Hello, can I have Oreo crumb and can I have jelly babies, please? Thank you.
You figure out the same trick, holding your camera and eat the chocolate.
Ooh. I'm looking forward to this. Let's try some of this melted chocolate with Oreo and jelly babies.
Told to record, drink your chocolates.
Ooh. What would you do to have your mouth eating all of that? Ooh. Congratulations, Hannah Hampton. Women's Footballer of the Year. Bakewell. Chris. The best investment you can make is in people. George Cadbury. Nearly all my money is invested in businesses in which I believe I can truly say the first thought is the welfare of the work people. Enjoy, George Cadbury. Some history pictures. Sweet delight.
Involves mixing and cooling.
Mixing the chocolate. 4D cinema, and pre-show contains vigorous motion effects, loud music, and periods of darkness.
To produce giant bars of Cadbury dairy milk. The new facility features the company's largest ever mixing bowl and whisk, which requires the strength of nearly 100 chuckle beans to maneuver it into place. The new facility has been kept under wraps until now, and remarkably, Cadbury have agreed to allow chocolate lovers to see it when the gates open later today. Our very own Cadbury Gorilla has gone walkabout again. He downsticks and wandered off midway through a recording session and has not been seen since. Police say the massive musical gorilla can be easily identified by his syncopated drumming style and advise the public not to approach him unless they too can play complicated drum fills. And finally, the new crunchy honeycomb theme park has opened to critical acclaim. It features the world's highest chocolate roller coaster that, it is claimed, is taller than the Empire State Building. CBNN's Jack Beanstalk was at the park today to see for himself. Well, how was it, eh? Oh, too hot! Fantastic. Well, that seemed to have hit the spot. Until next time, goodbye.
Sorry. Generating. Create your future brand. Let's start. Choose your chocolate type. I'll be light for me. Choose your special process. I will go for the 0G. Generating. That was my chocolate. Welcome to the history of Bournville, exploring the origins of Cadbury. Come inside and see how Cadbury has evolved into the business it is today. 1824, the beginning. 1866, cocoa essence. 1875, the Easter egg. 1905, dairy milk. 1915, milk tray. 1920, flake creation. 71, the cream egg. 83, Whisper. 90, Cadbury World. 2007, the guerrilla marketing that saved the company. 2012, the London Summer Olympics sponsor. 2017, Cadbury's FC. And 2018, glass and a half. If I had spent a fortune in pictures, I should not have had it to spend in other ways which seemed to me more important. Why should I hang fortunes on my wall while there is so much misery in the world? Quaker influence. Traditional. Cadbury World chocolates. His money gifts, great as they were not the chief of his gifts to Birmingham. His noble life and the high intent he set before men, the great example he gave of devotion to duty of care for the welfare of his fellow men. These were priceless value to the community in which he lived, and that were anonymous tribute to Richard Cadbury. The Jill Cox collection. Great-grandfather clock. How many people still have the grandfather clock?
What's the strangest thing? Some of them are artifacts are really interesting. Some of them these Star Wars memorabilia. I love the Cadbury soft toys, caramel bunny, Guy the gorilla, Fredo.
And of course that was a famous World War poster that got loads of people to join up. Who remembers any of these adverts? For me, everybody remembers this one. The one that saved the company of Cadbury's. Sorry. I did.
You did, you just slapped it on it.
Thank you. Lovely chocolate. The Easter Bunny? Is it? Or correct me if I'm wrong. Who remembers the 5p Freddos? Without these monkeys on that advert, Cadbury's would have gone bust. That saved their company. Thank you. Again, even got his drum. Oh, they're nice tops. A bit plain, but they look lovely. A baseball cap, as I call them. Happy Mother's Day. That's coming very soon. Flakes. So that brings the end to our vlog at Cadbury's World. What do I think of the visit? Pretty good, it's quite busy, so thumbs up, I'll definitely come back.